Again with another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make Indiana Pacers Paul George version. The Indiana Pacers version of Paul George, my bad. Prime PG, aka the one that dunked on Birdman, the one that dunked on LeBron, the one that was in his prime pulling half court. I'm finna show how to make him. Make him a small forward, 6'8", 220, 6'11" wingspan. These are all accurate to his actual measurements, height, and weight in real life. I'm a Paul George fan, so I love making Paul George builds. But today I'm finna show you how to make a Paul George build. All right. Now first, go to the physicals. I always get the physicals knocked out ASAP. Make that speed go to an 80. I ain't gonna waste no time and get straight to it. We finna get busy. Make that agility go to a 77, man. 77 agility. Strength go to a 60. Trust me, you have cap breakers, so I know you seeing this off rip. You like, well, what in the world is all this and that, etc., etc. You like, you got cap breakers, man. Cap breakers give builds the potential to be goddamn demigods, or to be better in other areas, and you could be a great role player, or, you know, a decent franchise or star player. You know what I'm saying? That'll last for some seasons, last on the team. You good at that position. You might not be no 6'2" out here high behind screens doing all the dribble moves and all that. But trust me, you're gonna get some buckets. I'm telling you, them role players, okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Make the vertical go to an 88. You're going to get a legend pogo stick. All right, now we finna go to the finishing, right? And the finishing on this build is pretty good. Make the drive and dunk go to an 85. You have cap breaker, so if you want to, you can cap break this +2 to an 87, or you can do whole 5 on them and get 90 drive and dunk, right? The drive and layup is going to go to an 86. Now, why 86? Well, I mean, at 85, you get, you know, layup mix master on silver. You don't really get none when you go to 86, though. Just 86 is just, you know, just put it there. Anyways, post control, go to a 70. Now, these badges are going to subject to change once I put up the mid-range and the three-point. You're going to see badges pop up. I'll go back to this section. Make your standing dunk to a 55. Make your close shot to an 84. You're a small forward, so sometimes you'll get it, you know, in a cut or anything. You might not be able to dunk, but you got close shot on an 84. You got paint prodigy, so you'll be able to get some fast animations on a close shot. You're going to make his three-point go to an 85. Now, a lot of y'all like, why don't you just max it out? Go to an 85, trust me. Then you're going to make his midi go to an 82. We talking about Pacers PG. Pacers PG. You got cap breakers. And what I would do if I were you, build specialization. If you already have build specialization shooting on one build, if you make this build, your build specialization shooting section, all the stuff that's completed on your last build, when you make this build, you will have it off rip. You'll have the 2 cap breakers. You'll have be able to change your name and get all the perks. Everything will be checked off already. So that's just another, you know, pointer that I'm putting you on that probably people have never told you before, but now you know. All right, speed with ball, max that out to a 78. Why 75? You get lightning launch on silver. But the good thing about this lightning launch is that lightning launch is what? Tier 2 badge, which means that you can max +2 this to Hall of Fame. You're 6'8" with a Hall of Fame lightning launch at 220. What are we talking about? This is what I'm talking about. And the max +2s and the max +1s that allow you to be even better. Then you have cap breakers. Right now, of course, you're not going to be able to cap break your speed with ball, but imagine you're using this in another area. Now you can be better in shooting, better defensively, you know, better at pass accuracy, better at finishing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come up over here and get float game, you know what I'm saying? Go up to. Now you got float game on gold. Then you can put your close shot up to an 86. Now you got float game on gold. So many things that you can do. Trust me. Anyways, make the ball handle go to an 83, man. Then you're going to make this pass accuracy go to a 76, right? 76 on the pass act. Now, the reason why I went 76 on the pass act is because you get versatile visionary on silver. Now, of course, Paul George isn't Luka Doncic or LeBron James, you know. He's not a high assist guy like a Chris Paul or Jason Williams and all these other guys. But he can pass the ball at a small forward position. You don't want to do yourself a disservice by having a low pass act because you want to get in other areas. You have cap breakers for a reason. Trust me, I'm going to hook you up defensively as well. Now, Put it at 76, you get versatile, visionary on silver. Okay. Now you want to go to the perimeter. Like I said, this is Pacers PG, right? Now, of course, Pacers PG perimeter was a lot higher, but you can only get up to a 92, which is fair enough, which is good. With your cap breakers, you can max this out, I believe, at a 94. Let me see, 93. So you max it out at 93. Paul George around that time in Indiana had like a 94, 95 perimeter. He was locking shit up, trust me. You're gonna make the steal go to a 69, right? Of course, in the process of doing this, you're gonna receive a glove on bronze. You already have attained interceptor on bronze. But if you do your cap breakers on here, you potentially get to go up to what? A 90 steal. Now we do know this, at a 90 steal, guess what? You get this. Hold up. 85 steal, you get interceptor on gold, right? And then at a 90 steal, I mean, you're not going to be able to get this gold on glove, but at least you'll get it silver. But the good thing about this is that these badges, especially glove, is what? A tier 1 badge. So you can max +1 that and make that go silver. You know what I'm saying? But of course, when your steal goes up, you can potentially make it go gold. Let's see where's the other badge? Interceptor. Interceptor is a tier 1 badge as well. When you make it still go up, you have potential to make it go up +1. You're gonna receive another tier of that badge whenever you upgrade your steel with your cap breakers. You want to leave your block at a 47, and you want to make your interior go up to a 60. You feel what I'm saying? Make your interior go up to a 60. Drive your defensive rebound to a 69. And then you want to leave your offensive rebound at a 44. Now, just gonna show you a little overview of like all the badges that you get. You know, it reminds you got cap breakers and all this other stuff. You got max +1, max +2s, even from the build specialization, and you get them from the crew. You got clutch gene, you got all this. This build, what you seeing right here, has the potential to be better. That's what cap breakers are there for. That's what the max +1 and max +2s are there for. So don't look at this off a rip on the surface level and say, oh my gosh, it's just not good. Trust me. Trust me, man. A lot of people be like, bro, what is that? And then when they play against the build and they see my badges and what I'm shooting from the 3 and from the field, and okay, you gonna see. I'm not purple plate for no reason. But anyways, this is the Paul George Indiana Pacers version. You think I'm lying? Let's see. Paul George, Jalen Williams, Corey Maggette. Two-way inside-out slasher. You got Legend Pogo, off-ball pest on Hall of Fame, Challenger Gold. You're 6'8", 220 with a 6'11" wingspan. You can shoot, defend, and you got Pogo Stick. You can be disruptive and just be annoying and jump up and down and try to disrupt anybody that's coming at the paint or try to grab a board. It's a good build. Trust me, a lot of people are not using the rebound. But anyways, this is the Paul George version. Indiana Pacers Paul George version. And that's it for the build. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Draymond build coming up next.